So, welcome back. We are back to Wildmount Wives. Let's see. Does anybody want to, for inspiration, try and do a recap? Otherwise, I could possibly do one for you.
1 second. I need to open my notes again because for some reason I closed my notes. So I can do a recap.
Just absolutely shut your brain off. It's Wild Crimes
No.
Wednesday. Why would we take notes?
So I can remember the crimes that we wived.
What crimes did they wives commit?
Okay, so let's see. We arrived. We met Tario on our way back from on our way through the beginning of the castle entrance of the William Gorge.
Birdman.
And his pixie vibe checked us. Also, he had a dire wolf.
He did. Named Tulip, I believe.
And the pixie vibe checked us, and she said Franzia had a weird heart. Also, Tario knows Iris, ? We found that out because Franzia and Ira did a snoop while everyone was sleeping. And then we eventually arrived in Nicodranas. There were no men buried up to their necks in dirt. Tario said, oh yeah, then Tario took us to meet Rizio, a book owner. Not a book owner, a magic guy, a magic dude.
He's a half-elven wizard.
Yes, a wizard. And Tario said that there were some planar chairs opening in Barrelbend. But they closed up rather quickly. And Rizio was interested in extra planner stuff for some reason. And yeah. So Tario says, hey, yo, they're looking for someone, can you help? And Rizio's like, dude, I don't even live here. What are you talking about? and yeah, from there, he's like, okay, fine, sure, tell me who it is, I might know him. Then Pyro's like, yeah, so there's this a guy with white hair and black tattoos, and he studies magic that, does something to do with souls and whatnot. And he's like, oh, you mean my homie Ambrose? Yeah. I can't tell you where he is unless you go get this book for me from the old lady. And we were like, sure, let's do that. And then we went to go get an inn, and we were staying at the,
something goal.
Yeah. The Withered Goal?
Yeah. This is the Withered Goal.
Yeah, that's right.
The Withered Goal in the open quay.
Yeah.
And they are in, and then we had to use ascending because we completely forgot to ask a lot of stuff, I guess. Like the name of the book, for example. Mm-hmm. And we found out where she lives. Oh no, we found out where she lives because we talked to an old lady who wouldn't stop talking to us. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Right, the awkward small talk phase.
Yep.
Yeah, the awkward small talk lady.
You figured out that it was somewhere in the Opal Archways, and there is a square on the map that shows you where it is, technically.
Yeah. And the book is called, we found this at the very end of the session, after we said the sending, but the book is called The Tear Between Excerpt 11, The Master Copy. Yeah, so, traveled to Nicodranas, met Tario. Tario did some weird shit. Well, Tario's pixie did some weird shit. They arrive in Nicodranas, meet Rizio. Rizio tells us that he can tell us the location of Ambrose in exchange for information. Then we go get Rizio's book. And he also gave us 860 gold to pay for it. Mm-hmm. But we're also thinking of just stealing the book, so.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
that's
good.
What we missed on Greed.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Get inspiration. If you already have it, I think they'll find a stack. I don't really care.
That's some bad boys.
Just make sure.
No, I think I used my inspiration before.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, I was gonna write down.
We were the plan is like, we're gonna buy the book from this old lady, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna steal the book from this old lady. Yes.
Then just keep the gold.
Well, I don't know yet. First, step one is steal book from old lady.
First, aren't we gonna try and talk to her first and haggle? See
Yeah.
if we can, yeah.
Yeah,
also
that was step one.
We can't mention Rizio at all, though.
Yeah,
Like,
we just want this book.
Mm.
Yeah, we just want this book.
And I think he told you guys not to mention him, I believe.
Yeah, not to mention him.
Might hurt your chances.
I don't even know the guy.
Yeah, who the fuck's Rizio?
Who's that guy?
Sounds like the name of that sounds like a. I mean,
Sounds like
sounds like a
chorizo.
dick if you ask me.
Is that what you put
Sounds
in
like
the...
a made. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it sounds like the name someone was forced to come up with, like, the day before or something.
Yeah. Sounds like somebody could have used like a random name generator or
I
something.
did use one.
Right.
I know, that's why I'm saying it.
Get out of here! You're kicked out.
Can't
Kidding.
believe this.
God.
I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me.
I could kill you though in game several times if
I'm
I
a
wanted
bad
to.
bitch, you can't kill me.
Strikes you down.
They are a bad bitch.
Bren, you have had multiple opportunities to kill Mugs.
Oh
And none of
yes,
them
and I
have borne
didn't
fruit.
take them because I'm merciful.
I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me.
Okay, it's a bad bitch.
Oh my god. Just you wait. Anyways,
I'm waiting. Let's go.
you want to die on this hill?
Hey, I don't even remember what hill I'm dying on, but I'm ready for it.
All of them at this point.
It's been like 4 minutes. I don't know how I've already managed to piss off the DM today.
You didn't piss me off. It takes more than that to piss me off.
Or don't phrase it like that. That's a challenge.
PK, I don't think you could piss me off unless you constantly interrupt me, so it's fine.
See, if I didn't have a chicken nugget in my mouth, I could have interrupted you at the end of that sentence, and it would have been very funny.
Yeah, and I also would have kicked you out.
Unfortunately, the chicken nugget saved me.
Good.
Copy?
But anyways, I believe it's about midday, if I remember correctly. I can't exactly
Yeah.
remember, but
It was
You
like
have-
2 p.m. or something.
you have quite a bit of time to kind of explore if you want to, or go talk to the Miss T. Lane Vitos, or Lady T. Lane Vitos, possibly. Otherwise, you can explore the city. I mean, it's really up to you what you want to do. And you've got a couple of days considering you bought some rooms at the inn, at the Withered Gull.
Okay, so hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
What if we went to go talk to her first, and maybe succeed, maybe fail, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
And from there, okay, so Ira's a cat, and Robin's kind of zonked out. So what if we just went and caused chaos again? Or, hell, maybe this place sells fireworks too. I don't know. I don't know.
What?
Like, we can find out.
Pause for a second. Chaos in, like, for the purpose of accomplishing our goals, or just chaos?
Just chaos. and
I'm
then-
all in.
Yeah.
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 I mean, is this chaos that's going to break the law?
No. Just a little fun,
I mean,
right?
don't say no completely, but probably not.
I
Well,
mean-
probably not. Like, as a whole, as a group, we'll probably not break the law. We can't, like, guarantee individuals.
I will say breaking the law isn't necessarily the best thing to do when we're in a city like this, but we can have some fun, I'm sure.
I mean... Yeah, actually, no, I'm not going to comment on that.
I mean, I'm sure there's things that we
Okay.
can do in the city, like
Mayor.
at inns and stuff.
Mayor, since you are a person who has definitely broken the law in this city, almost certainly,
At
what
least
would you what would you say? What would you say is like the limit of the chaos we could get up to?
consider I didn't get caught.
Okay.
So
What's the biggest thing you did without getting? Don't answer that. That's a sketch question.
minor things. Stealing from people that didn't necessarily need everything they had, or were just being dicks, or that had something shiny. She, like, vaguely gestures to the accumulation of nice bracelets on her wrist that don't match the rest of her outfit.
Oh right, we could steal from people and cause more bird trauma.
Oh my god.
The bird drama. I feel like. I mean, Robin's our expert, and I'm not sure her heart's going to be in it today.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go find.
Let's go at least, like, scope the place out.
Yeah, Lady Keelane.
Figure out if it's an easy place to break into, or, like, you know.
All right, and be on our best behavior, because we're nice young ladies and gentlemen who behave ourselves.
Are we?
As far as this lady's concerned, we're nice young ladies and gentlemen.
Right, so you guys do the talking.
Yeah,
Oh, not me do the talking, but
I'll do the talking. It's fine.
Tyra do the talking.
Yeah, normally I'd let Robin do the talking, but she's kind of zonked out right now.
She's a little foggy. That's okay. We don't all always have our best days 24/7.
Clark kind
Yeah,
of raises his
fine.
hand a little bit and he says, I can kind of like bring them back to the inn and, make sure that they're not like sick and stuff. You didn't eat any of the weird gloomy black stuff when that stuff happened, right, Robin?
Oh, I'm sure she did.
And he just kind of gestures, and Ira as a cat and Robin will kind of shuffle off. And he just kind of is talking a little bit animatedly to Robin, but they disappear into the Withered Gull again.
Good man, Clark.
He gives you a thumbs up as he disappears.
I give him just the biggest thumbs up back.
Solidarity.
I love Clark so fucking much. We've only had Clark for a few sessions, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this Discord call and then myself.
But yeah, are you guys gonna go visit T-Lane Vitos?
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I'll talk to her. You guys maybe do the looking around and checking for entry
I
points.
will.
Whatever crime stuff.
Mare can do the looking around. I'll stand there and look pretty like usual.
Pair of finger gun, please.
No, so
Finger
funny.
guns back.
So it doesn't take you guys too long to get to the Vitos estate. I don't remember if I gave a description of the place. But it very much would be a more, what would you say, a gaudier version of what you had seen in the skew, where what's his name? Where Rizio was. They kind of had kind of that like plaster sort of white colored or off-white colored sort of building structure versus this more kind of heavier colored sort of stone and kind of thicker material. Seems a little more well built and gaudier than the kind of lower income areas versus the Opal Archways seem to be just a little nicer than some of the other parts of town. It is a gated entryway. There seems to be there are two guards that are kind of standing guard at the front of the gate here that is closed. But beyond it, you can see kind of like lush greenery and some sort of courtyard beyond. There are two... Yeah, there is technically Zalezo that are hired for that. There are two Zalezo that are kind of standing there. They seem to be average height, two human men. Fairly young looking. But they kind of like eye you as you approach.
Hey there. Hi.
Hello? What can we do for you?
Yeah, we have Well, I was wanting to visit Lady Tielaine Vitos. She has this book that I'm interested in, and as you can see, she pulls out that stack of 860 gold. I came fully prepared to pay for it.
The one that you'd approached is kind of on the right side, and the one on the left pipes up and says, "Did you have an appointment?"
No, I just got here. I just didn't know I had to make an appointment.
He kind of glances at his partner, and then they had like one of those. You can't necessarily see it without moving a little bit differently, but there's like a little bit of a what would you say? What is it called? Like kind of like those folded out tables, and he kind of pulls something off of it, and it looks like a clipboard, and he grabs a pen from there, or a quill, and walks up, and he just kind of looks through it for a moment. He says, "Well, it looks like that she is available. Let's see, not this time. Did you want to do this today, or
What was that?
did you want to do this today?"
If there's appointments available today, yeah.
Yeah,
like-
there's an appointment available.
There is an open spot at, what time is this? Looks like about an hour from now.
Okay, yeah.
We can keep ourselves busy for an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Alright. He will kind of mark something down on the piece of paper. And kind of pause for a moment and just say, what is this specific item you wanted to talk to Lady Vitos about?
A book called The Tear Between, Excerpt 11, the master copy.
He kind of makes a note again on there and then nods. And kind of just gestures a little bit and he says, "Alright, you're marked down. I will talk to the lady of the house and see if this is interesting for her, so she may prepare for you."
Yeah, sure, thank you.
Thanks, man.
He kind of gives a little bit of a nod, and his partner goes back to kind of standing at the gate again. But yeah, you have an hour
okay.
to kill.
Keep ourselves occupied for one whole hour. Whatever will we do?
In the Opal Archways, nothing.
Oh yeah, absolutely nothing.
So, are we out of earshot? We back up out of earshot of the guards, maybe like down a street or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
All
You're
right.
able
So,
to kind of back up.
thing. If this book were to suddenly go missing after we go inquiring, it will draw suspicion to us. As a note.
This is true. This is definitely true.
That's true, yeah. I mean, we could just not show up. No, we have to go, huh? Sincerely.
No, here's what we do. We go. This works perfectly. We go. If she won't give it to us, we can work out our plan, right? If the book goes missing, we just have to make sure we have the most airtight alibi and are definitely seen not stealing the book at the time when we're stealing the book. Easy.
Okay, so we go to a social event.
Yeah.
In the middle of a town we've been in for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't
so
have
people
to
who-
steal it tonight if we're gonna steal it at all. It doesn't have. We can take a little time to let things cool down. It's not gonna get because definitely if we stole it this evening, that would be not ideal. But
How many of us can disguise ourselves?
I mean,
This feels like a stupid plan.
it is a stupid plan, all right. But
I haven't
consider-
even finished it yet.
I can't disguise myself.
Robin can.
uh,
A competing group shows up.
I can disguise myself.
A competing group shows up to inquire.
Oh,
Then we
play
come
both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that.
Huh.
This is good. We need to figure out a little. We need to nail down some details of a strategy there if we're gonna go that. But that's all if she doesn't want to sell it to us.
Well, we should
Yeah.
mention that, like, somebody else we beat somebody here or something.
Yeah, like we've got
No.
some rivals who are interested, and we're like, thank goodness we got a chance to talk to you first before those assholes showed up,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and like play up how like those other guys. I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
No, this is good. This is good stuff.
Such a bad idea.
This is a terrible idea. I hate it. Let's do it.
Look at ourselves twice.
God.
We are.
You are
When
masterminds.
Robin and Ira aren't here.
God.
So convoluted. Oh my god.
We haven't even been playing for like 15 minutes and we're already just so stupid.
Oh, God.
The brain cell is gone. It's not here.
Our brain cell's a cat.
Your
Our brain cell is a cat.
Your brain cell
Clark
is a
walked
cat.
off with the brain cell.
Yep.
Shit.
I feel like, okay, so hear me out. The thing with the brain cell is that together, Ira and Mare have the entire brain cell. However, when you take Ira away and there's no brain cell left, Ira takes both parts of the brain cell with them.
Yeah. Listen, Mare has to win at things, and if Ira's around, she has to win at not being a dumbass. Because
Yeah.
Ira will judge.
Yeah, see, Mare is so she gains brain cell because she's affected by Ira's judgment.
Sure.
Muggs loses more brain cell in Ira's judgment. Like, the more Ira is judging her for being stupid, the stupider she gets. That's why Muggs is like this.
Muggs gets stupider out of spite, is what you're saying.
She does. She does get stupider out of sight.
Gets smarter out of competitiveness.
Yeah.
But see, she can still do dumb stuff and have a quarter of a brain cell when it's just the three of us.
Right. There's, like, some thoughts in there. Certainly, Muggs
They're
has
not going
no
in a
thoughts.
good direction. But, like, there's thought.
They are thoughts. Thoughts are happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, how do you want to kill time in the hour? Oh, that.
Yeah, okay, so we're not gonna do, I mean, we probably shouldn't start trouble in this hour, because then we're not gonna be seen as the nice, sort of respectable young people who, have audiences with Lady what's her fuck.
And have lots of money.
Vitos.
Do we want to come up with some horrible, convoluted backstory in this time, or...
Like, for
'Cause she
why
might
we
have-
want this book? Like, do we want
Yeah.
to work out our story, like, pitch our story?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
It's like,
idea.
where did we just get this amount of money? I mean, we get this amount of money, but we're not normal.
Right.
So,
I mean, why do we want this fucking book? That's step one. I'm not even sure why we actually want this fucking book, because if I'm honest, I'm a little bit drunk right now. However,
Pyra, you're the brain cell. You do the books.
yeah, you know books.
You know, books.
Books?
Yeah. Okay. So
Books?
sorry, I am chewing on something.
Oh, that's fair. Eat your Taco Bell.
Question.
Okay. Hmm?
Who in the party other than Mare walks obnoxiously quickly?
I feel like Franzia does too, because she's tall.
Muggs has to, because her whole life she's been compensating for short legs, so she's just power walking everywhere.
So here's the plan. So I'm a rich noble from like Zadash, right? And you guys
Yeah.
are my bodyguards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm this spoiled noble who wants this book because research purposes or something like.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
you're some like academic person, like you're like
Yeah.
Is it party of
And I'm
faces
familiar
or
enough with the
something?
area, I could be the person y'all hired to, like, be shown around the city or whatever. So
Yeah, you're like our local contact.
Yeah. I feel like making a local. How about just like a random person that has some connection to somewhere instead of like a thing? Because that feels like a thing. But yes.
Okay, cool. We are developing a plan.
This
Uh-huh.
is okay.
honestly,
Good backstory. Good backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do I want the book? Maybe like, oh no, my parents are trapped in another dimension and I need this book to figure out how to save them or something.
That's like a little. I mean, it's a little melodramatic. It could work. It's a little
Yeah.
melodramatic.
That's true. Yeah.
You also
You
don't know
getting
the
your
context.
fantasy PhD in the subject.
It's like who has backstories like that, right?
That feels weird.
You also
Yeah.
don't know the contents of this book, just the title.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but yeah, no, spoiled noble wants a book. Willing to pay
Heard about
lots
a
of
book
money.
through like a friend of a friend.
Yeah, through like a rare books collector.
Yeah, like, do you collect? Do you just collect books? Like, you just have them just to flex? You don't even like.
Really read them.
I mean, yeah, sometimes people do that, right?
Like, you want this book for pure enjoyment purposes, like no actual. Although, if it seems like she doesn't want to sell it to us because we're not going to use it, we need to have a backup plan to be like, oh yeah, I was trying to play it cool. I actually want it for X reason.
What about let's bring in plan A a little bit, or plan B, I guess. You know, the original horrible plan. You want it so somebody else doesn't have it that you hate.
Mm-hmm.
That could also be pursuing it,
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah, that could work.
or like some
Your
rival
school
one.
rival who's an asshole and who's only going to use it for shitty reasons really wants it.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I
then,
know.
why
Wait,
wouldn't she just keep it for herself? That's a terrible plan. This plan is not working. Huh. Okay. So,
yeah.
so step one, we do mention that there's somebody else interested, and you want it more than those people want it.
Yeah.
How about like we're working for somebody who sent us down here to get it, and so we're like one step away, so we don't actually need the details of everything that's going on.
Oh
that's
yeah.
true. And then
Like we
we are
got sent by somebody to get it before their
and
nemesis.
technically we aren't mostly lying. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, technically that is true. We just have to imply that the person in question is like from Zadash or some shit instead of like
Yeah.
around the corner.
Yeah.
I think that works the best. We need to have like a good like. Do we need a name for our shady contact? Should we come up with a name?
Maybe like a last name. and,
Yeah,
like,
just a
institutions work out
surname.
Something. Like it'd be like professor or doctor or lord or lady. I don't fucking know. How to like. She just kind of like gestures around the opal archways in a vague like these people work.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they do all have surnames.
Well, yes, but like, you know what I mean.
I mean, I think you were on the right track with professor because then that makes it sound academic. And you know,
I mean, yeah, I could come up with a surname on the spot. I think.
oh, you're just gonna wing it?
Yeah.
We're not
Okay.
gonna plan it out? I mean, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay, so our employer, Professor So-and-so, wants this book, sends us to get it, has a rival, Professor Otherfuck, who just really also wants this book, but we're here to get it before the other guys get it.
Yeah. And we were already in some southern area of the Empire, so we beat them by a couple of days. Because
Yeah.
we started off further south.
Yeah.
So we never actually like met face to face, and I've been doing this all through the what's the 25-word thing that Iris has?
The sending paper.
Sending?
Yeah, we've been doing it all through there, so we have no actual details about what's going on.
Yeah. And,
You
like-
do not, as a note, you do not have the sending paper anymore. It is
Oh,
just
we
the
know.
sending.
Wait, we know we don't have the sending paper.
We're gonna be
however.
lying.
Yeah.
We're making
Just-
an overly complicated story. Oh no.
God.
We haven't said a single true thing so far. So like,
Amazing.
We are the worst.
and like, we gotta be like, should we? I mean, we have to act all like confident. Like, of course, we're paying more than that guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The other guy's cheapskate.
Fucking cheapskate.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be
And-
surprised if their gold was fake.
Yeah. Their gold was fake. Wouldn't be surprised if they turned to other methods to get it, because that's
Oh,
how
yeah.
shitty they are.
What if there's like a rumor that they stole something from Professor What's His Fuck years ago?
Yeah. Okay, that's Professor What's His Fuck is our professor, not the other one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Professor or something or rather. I don't know.
We need
I
names.
assume we're doing this in an alley, not just like
Yeah. You guys have kind of like tucked yourselves away. You are still sort of in the open, but there's not so many people rushing around you or prying eyes where you are. You're kind of away from private property, but within the alleyways between a couple of like general shops here.
Okay, so you need names, huh?
Yeah. Like, just a good professory kind of upper class sounding name.
yeah.
Okay, there's how about Professor Margolin?
All right. I like it.
Professor
How does that spelled?
Here, yeah, I'll
Also, I'm not that best at lying. Should I just, like, play a part of being really silent and stoic or something?
Oh yeah. Go real stoic. Go like.
Mhm.
and the other professor is how about just pulling a name out of my ass here, Ikathon.
That's
Sure.
it. No, that's a good
He sounds
good
icky.
random name. No, I like that one.
Yeah.
Just completely spontaneous.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Icky Thong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the G at the
Francia
end?
seems a little bit confused.
Wait, is there a G at the end or not?
Oh, there is no G at the end.
No G.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Ikathon.
Okay. I don't think any of you guys can roll. Shit. Hold on.
Yeah,
I
that's
need to...
why. That's why she's saying it, because she knows none of these motherfuckers will know anything.
Oh yeah, anyone? Okay, yeah. None of those motherfuckers know anything.
I was in the Empire for like 2 weeks.
There's only like a certain amount of people in this party that would be able to know it, and the number is like 2. Yeah,
I'm
not
actually
here.
knowing who Friend is. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be you. Nope. You're just a hick from the
Something-
swamp.
I know things about not this.
Yeah, you know things about lots of things, just not that.
I
You
only
know-
know the swamp.
You know, crime, you know, ship, you know,
Mhm.
gay.
Yeah.
Crime ship
Profit.
gay. Profit.
Profit.
Crime.
I feel like Mare pretends that she profits more than she does.
For sure, for sure. That's where all
Okay.
the pretty bracelets come from. That's profit.
It is profit.
But, you guys have the names. What else are you gonna do?
Okay. We gotta nail in the personas. Like Franzia, you were just saying you gotta be stoic. You gotta be like the high class, well trained bodyguard type, you know?
Okay,
Like you're not
okay.
just a common street thug. You have some class and you know not to speak in situations like this. You know that vibe?
Let me try. How's this? And I'm gonna roll performance for her. Ooh, okay. She
You
rolled
did.
an 18 plus what else?
You good, babe.
Yeah, that's a 21. Jeez. Okay. So you watch her kind of like adjust herself and like it must be that elven grace from like her heritage or something, because you watch her face kind of shift a little bit and like her eyes go a little bit more intense, and she just kind of like seems to channel that like the way you've seen her in fighting before, but it's that more reserved sort of look to her. Just kind of straightens her back a little bit, and has her hands kind of clasped in front of her, like in a sort of like resting position, and it's pretty stoic. You would be intimidated if you didn't know Franzia is very much attempting to.
Nope, we'd be intimidated if we weren't fucking gay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Muggs sort of like glances at Pyra and then like glances back at Franzia and just like, okay, that's hot.
Yeah, Pyra just kind of mouths when she Muggs glances at her because she smells hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch her deflate a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, that was good, right?"
Oh, it was really good.
That was
okay,
really good. Yeah.
10 out of 10. Do that again.
Okay, I'll try to do it again.
You got it.
Cool. Okay.
Just keep that in mind. That worked great. Good job.
Yep.
Good job.
Oh,
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Muggs takes a long drink.
So, Muggs, what are you?
Well, I was thinking I would be a drunk asshole ex-soldier type, you know?
Okay.
Okay, but babe, isn't not
Yep.
just. Never mind.
Look, babe. Do you think I can perform a role that is not me?
No, that's. I mean, I think you could, but also that's fair.
I could also try to be a decent soldier type.
I mean,
I was
think
that
you're
at one
decent.
point. I was at one point pretty good at the soldier thing. That means I'd probably have to put the flask away.
Oh, I should put these away. And she takes off all the bracelets that she's stolen from various people around the city and puts them in her bag.
I imagine, like, I know it probably looks a lot better than this, but I imagine it looks like, the Ravers, how they have all those bracelets.
But actually, they're like Pandora bracelets. They're like
God.
nice bracelets.
Oh yeah, no, I imagine they're a lot nicer than the candy bracelets, but yeah, that's just my mental image.
God.
If she like pulls her sleeve up a little bit, they like jingle, but they're normally like tucked under her jacket sleeve, but they do poke out a little bit.
We love that.
Well,
Yeah.
Plus, if I'm the sort of rough, sort of disorderly asshole type, it makes Franzia look that much more composed and together by comparison.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that I think it's definitely for a strategy and not just because I'm not sure I'm going to be sober in an hour. Definitely for a strategy.
Okay.
Of
I
course,
mean, you
yeah.
could be the, oh boy. Oh, never mind. Don't listen to me. I was gonna say some sort of, what would you say, subordinate, but that's not quite right.
Apprentice? What do you do in the military things? There has to be words
I mean,
for
we
that.
have lieutenants and
We typically would start out as a private. You know,
if it's work
low,
like
low
this,
rank.
it's not necessarily.
This is not the same sort of dynamic. Like
No.
I'm clearly just like the hired, like I'm just like the shitty hired muscle, like the afterthought hired muscle. Like you spent all your money on the first hired muscle, and points to Franzian, but like they didn't quite have enough to get another one like that, so they got me instead. You know.
So does that leave me, the local guide, the like spare change version? I feel like that's where this is going, and that's okay.
I mean, do you want? You can be the spare chain. You can be whatever kind of local guide you want. Whatever. Do you feel comfortable playing the spare change local guide?
I mean, when I was living here, I would have done this for like actual money. I would have been somebody's local guide for spare
Yeah.
change. Probably stolen something from them on their way out, but
I mean, hey, sounds like you got that down pat.
listen.
It's a compliment.
Okay.
Only respect for my spare change local guide.
She just squints a bit.
Only respect.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Pyra has a story. The rest of us are just playing ourselves. But we have a collective fake story.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I am
I
also pretty good at lying if it comes to it, however.
I'm
don't think
fucking
so.
shit at lying.
Yeah, I'm not the best either.
I mean, I can do okay at where I put my foot in my mouth. Let me go see.
She has. Franzia
Oh, yeah,
has
I'm
a 7
okay.
or not a 7. She has. Fuck, what is it? Her deception is +3, so if Franzia has to lie, she can be okay at it, but.
I have a 7 charisma, so Muggs is
On a
gonna
scale
be
of...
dragging us down here.
Pyra
On a
has a
scale of-
+5.
Yeah, I've got a +6.
No.
Oh damn. Yeah, so you can help if worst case scenario. Or something.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
This'll be fine.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys wanted to prepare? Otherwise.
Do we look alright? Do we need to spruce ourselves up at all? Dress down? What's
Did you want to change your appearances so you look a little less like adventurers?
Oh yeah, we could probably try to look a little less like adventurers.
Yeah, that's true. Pyra will cast Disguise Self and make herself look more like a noble scholar. So, like, more wizardy than she normally does.
Okay.
Okay. I'll put my bracers on under my jacket. It's a pretty nice jacket. Definitely was stolen from somewhere. I think that's about all I can do. Kick the dirt off my boot.
Sure.
Pyra will prestidigitate everyone clean. Because we've been on the road for a while.
That's actually
Right.
really good. Yeah. We should... I mean, we can go in with backpacks, right? It'll be fine. Nobody's gonna question the fact I have a car in my bag.
Yeah,
Next
probably.
No, you're fine, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Muggs is gonna, cause her vest is like just sort of a slightly, folded in a different way, part of the frickin' Righteous Brand uniform. I think she would just sort of try and return her vest and like arrange it in such a way that it looks closer to the original uniform that it was at one point, and not, her kind of shitty monkified version of it. Just sort of repurpose it back to its original function there to try and spruce herself up a little.
Okay.
And tie her hair back.
Alright.
To keep the look.
Oh. I'll run my fingers through my hair. It's been done this campaign.
Oh, your fingers kind of get caught in it a little bit, but it's alright. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll pull you guys onto the map and then pull your tokens, just in case. Here you go.
Just in case.
Just in case. Just so you guys can kind of get a layout for what's going on here. Did I pull Pyra on you? Come on. There you go. Lorelai's not with you. Add everybody? Oh yeah, I need to add. Yeah. Franzia. No.
This is a really pretty map.
Thanks. So let's see.
Oh, did you make this one?
I did not. I actually purchased it.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Love supporting creators.
Yeah. But you guys kind of approach the gates about the time that you're supposed to. And you are kind of checked off the list, and a woman in kind of like these like She is standing on the opposite side of the gate as it is opened up for you by the Zalezo on the outside. And she has kind of like this black and white, kind of like wrapped, partially looks like kind of like a, what do you want to call it? A tailcoat. Kind of like a butler aesthetic, but it seems to be a little bit more adjusted to like the Nicodranas sort of style. So it's a little more wrapped and loose than it probably would have been in the style of like in fuck, what is it called? The Dundalian Empire. But she kind of gives you guys a little bit of a bow, and actually, shit, no, you guys are disguised, aren't you? Never mind. This would have been different.
We're not, like, disguised.
Tidied up.
You showed up with different... You showed up, made an appointment, and then showed up again with a different person.
Pyro
It looks the same
is-
tonight.
Yeah, Pyro looks the same.
Oh.
He's dressed better.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you, changed into a totally different person. I'm sorry.
No. She just is dressed a little more nerdy than normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a misunderstanding on my part. The kind of butler woman gives you a little bit of a bow and she says, "Hello, I am Cassandra. I will be taking you to the lady this evening. Lady Tulane will be meeting you in the main hall this way. And she's going to take you all, she kind of gestures for you to follow her, and you are kind of brought through the entryway here. And it's kind of like these gates are overhead, and you see the garden, you'd kind of like peeked a little bit past the, what do you want to call it? The gates that had been open for you. And as you enter kind of this, open area, you see kind of like a pond on the opposite side of the gates over there. And you are led up past two other guards that are kind of like, flanking on the, each side over here. And you are brought through... I don't have a token for her, but that's fine. You are brought through to the center of this kind of plaza. And it's a fairly large place, this area. Not as big as some of the places that you've seen around in this area, but it is definitely large. And you are brought into what seems to be a receiving hall. The doors in front of you are opened by two other guards that kind of slide the doors to the side. And within is a older-looking, kind of wispy woman. She is wearing kind of these... She is sat, relaxing on this kind of large pillow in front of her, in front of a desk with a pot of tea and some cups that are just kind of sitting there with, sitting there on plates, and off to her side is another aide, it looks like. And she's kind of, the woman that is sitting, you assume this is probably the lady of the house, Tulane Vitos. She's wearing kind of these... I had it written down, didn't I? No, I don't think I did.
As we have been going through, I am taking mental notes of places where there are balconies, what the angle of the roof is, general layout of the house, you know,
Sure.
normal things that you do when you steal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can keep a mental note of that. So she's kind of dressed in these... Why is my brain not coming up with the words? It's a very loose-fitted clothing, it seems. Very much like... very nice silk, it looks like. Nice embroidery on it. Seems to be brightly colored in, like, flowers and... just very nice to look at, but it looks fairly loose-fitted, and kind of like pulls around her a little bit as she is sitting. And she kind of watches you with a sharp eye as you enter. Her hair is like, it is done up a little bit, but it is kind of like this salt and peppery gray, wispy hair that has been kind of pulled back and pinned with a couple of gold pins that kind of glint a little bit. You assume maybe there's some jewels in there, but it's hard to tell with the color of her hair. And as the doors kind of close behind you, she says, "Well, you paid for some of my time. What can I do for you?"
Good afternoon, Lady Vitos. Pyra will say with a little nod, we come from Zadash, wanting to purchase a book on behalf of a Professor Margolin for an
Zadash.
amount of for an amount of 800 gold pieces, and we are prepared to go higher if we need to. But the given amount was 800 gold pieces, with some wiggle room. And Pyro will pull out the sack of 860 gold.
She kind of tilts her head a little bit, or no, she doesn't tilt her head. She kind of watches you for a moment, Pyra, and she reaches out for the teapot and then kind of gestures for the seats in front of her and says, "Well, we haven't had any discussions yet. I think we should get to know each other better before discussions of payment are made."
Of course. Pyro will say and take a seat.
"We're looking for the tear between Excerpt 11, is what I was told by my guards."
Yes, the tear between Excerpt 11 and the master copy.
"It is indeed the master copy." And you notice that from her side, on the pillow next to her, is actually what seems to be a fairly worn-looking leather book. Nothing that looks too... what would you say? Nothing that seems too expensive. Like, you wouldn't think of it being something that's worth that much money, but it seems that she's kind of eyeing you with this possession at her side. "Well, what was your name again?"
My name is Pyra.
"Pyra. Alright. And your companions?"
I'm Mare.
She kind of gives you a little bit of a nod.
Oh.
And then PK isn't here, but I assume
Okay.
Lungs introduces herself as
Okay.
Lungs. And then Franzia.
Francie will kind of give, like, quiet sound in her voice. Very much the stoic that she had been projecting before. Actually, I should roll for that, because I didn't roll. Let's see. Oops. She did practice, so that's good at least. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. Lady Vitos kind of gives a nod at those two. Waits for you to kind of settle down and sit, and kind of folds her hands in her lap a little bit. She says, "Now, how did you find out about this book? It is not well known that I possess it."
The person who sent us, Professor Margolin, likes to keep track of rare and unusual tomes such as this. And, it takes a lot of effort going from cellar to cellar trying to get to purchase, to keep track of the books. And it's just a hobby of his, I suppose. And he seemed really eager to have this book in particular.
Alright. Pyra, roll me a deception check for me, please.
Yeah. Oh, don't put me in D&D Beyond. Oh, 13. That was almost a 20.
That's alright. She kind of gives you a little bit of a look, Pyra, but it seems like she lets it go a little bit. And she says, interesting, alright. I mean, there's obviously people that keep track of different journals and such, especially ones that are so in-depth on travel between different planes, I suppose. It is quite an interesting field of study.
You need to add that to my notes 1 second. Okay, cool. Yes, quite a tome about such knowledge would be quite rare, I'd imagine.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to... Is that...
I'm hypnotized by the seagull sounds.
I'm trying to figure out... Damn it, why didn't I write that down? Oh no. Sorry, I have to look up lore. 1 second.
Gwent?
Hypnotized by seagull sounds.
Squawk, squawk.
Okay, I'll entertain the chat.
Legal ASMR, 24 hours.
Where is it? Thank you for the Columba. I agree. I appreciate it.
Columba.
I have been sitting
Course,
here
yes.
taking your head on and off of my mace this entire time.
Incredible.
It's just a little twisty thing. It's just some PVC pipe.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Tim?
Where's Tim? Good music, PK.
Thank you. I do try.
Why is this? Well, that doesn't... Why was the lore that I found before normal and then the other one I'm trying to find now I can't find? Why? Ah.
I don't know what other songs I know.
Let's see.
Surely I know more songs.
Surely you know more songs.
Are you serious?
Oh, I do know songs.
Fuck. Where is it?
No, I don't know more
Oh
songs.
my god. Is it in my phone? Did I put it there? Damn it! I'm sorry, you guys. My lore
Oh,
is... no. I hope I didn't, like, get rid of it, because... Oh, fuck. Oops. Well, cool.
I would have an entire handsaw on my desk.
That's certainly a tool.
Yeah.
God, some people have some really wild URLs on Tumblr.
I would imagine so. Tumblr is a specific type of place. Don't know where that sentence was going.
What was the URL that made you think of that, Jamie?
Okay, I don't really want to say it, but there's this URL on a Pokemon post called Beyonce's Cock.
Oh
And-
my god.
People do make posts on Tumblr.com.
People do
Yep.
make posts on Tumblr.com.
Why is it not here? Oh my god. This is fucking annoying. Why? She was literally there before. Come on, motherfucker. Let me find her. Is this it? No, that's not him. Or, fuck her. Jesus. It's not her either. Where is it? No.
You know that one video of the guy playing the Lost Woods themes while he's riding the unicycle through the woods?
No?
Hold
No.
on.
I think
Hold
so.
on. No, you guys have definitely seen it.
I'm pissed because I literally found this information like within one Google search like a long time ago. It was so easy, and then oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit.
So you know how customer service jobs have have position names like team member and guest advocate. Well, apparently at Jersey Mike's, they call their sandwich make artists or whatever subslayers.
What?
Subslayers.
Yeah, here I'll send the Tumblr post. It's very funny.
I'm really annoyed because I literally found this information before and now I cannot find her. Why?
What are you looking up?
I'm trying to figure out. There's a specific person within lore of a certain place that I was going to say is a fuck it. I don't really care. I'll give you the information later.
Slayer.
Good lord. Now I don't even remember what I was having her talk about. Shit.
We just, Oh, fuck, do I remember? Hold on. It was in my brain a second ago until I tried to retrieve it.
Pyra had just given the information about, had just given a moderately okay-ish deception check
Yeah.
Okay.
after explaining the fake professor is a person wanting the book and people keeping track of rare books and whatever.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, and she'd be like, yeah, that makes sense that people would do that, especially when it's cool book shit like this book has.
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's basically what she said, just how I would say it.
I can't fucking find the thing. And I don't think I can shit. She was going to mention that it was a first-hand account from somebody who was a general made sultan, actually, in the fire plane. The plane of fire.
That is quite interesting.
It is a rare copy, since they are hard to find, especially in this much condition. Some people like to find and have them destroyed.
May I ask why it would be destroyed?
She kind of gives a slight smile. It is stuff that can be used against people. Inside this book there is nothing... What would you say? Harmful, necessarily, but it is a weakness nonetheless. It is internal monologue. And it is quite an interesting outlook to read about a certain plane that I have never visited and I never will. Now, what would a professor want with such a book?
They're a professor, well, they study magic themselves, and I wouldn't dare, try and pry into the mind of a wizard with an obsession.
She kind of just nods a little bit. God, I'm really freaking disappointed I can't find the stupid name! This is so mean! I'm so mad!
Hypnotized by seagulls.
Right, Shit, this does not help. I thought I had everything. This is so fucking annoying. Why can't I find it?
Homophobia,
I
probably.
am so sorry, you guys.
Good.
This is why you put stuff in your Google Drive instead of remembering that, oh, I'll just Google it later because I can find all the information there. Because you will lose the page you wanted to find.
It's such a mood. I am so losing things.
But anyways, let's see here. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Needed to crack my neck. What else would she talk about with me? Because this copy is so rare and it is the only one that, well, I would say exists right now, aside from being transcribed, though most people have not transcribed this sort of book. It fetches a hefty bargain. Quite a sum of money. I'm not quite sure. I have purchased this for my own collection for far more than 800 gold pieces.
Insight check.
Yeah, roll insight.
Is she shitting us? 16?
One moment. I mean, it seems like she's telling the truth, but it's kind of hard to read noble people sometimes. And this lady kind of has her, she's kind of lifted the teacup to her lips and takes just a drawn-out sip from it and sets it delicately down onto the
Classic sipping from the teacup when you're lying maneuver. Seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And she just delicately sets it down.
We are prepared to go as high as up to as high as 850 gold, man.
She kind of gives a slight, 850?
I mean, all due respect, ma'am. If you give us a number to shoot for, we can be in contact with our employer and see how high he's willing to go. We were sent with this as our base offer.
Give me one moment. She kind of stares at you for a moment, Pyra. Or, not Pyra, Mugs. And then looks to Pyra a little bit and just kind of purses her lips a little bit and then puts the teacup back to her lips again to take a drink. Sets it back down again. Seems to be pondering for a moment and just says, 1,000 gold pieces.
Can you repeat that, Red?
1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard a lot more. Okay, thank
I
you.
heard 8,000. I was like, oh, fuck.
While this conversation is going on, can I take a look around the room?
Sure. There is an extra person in that room. There is an aide that is kind of standing off to her side, but you can roll me a sleight of hand to see how covert you are, kind of just on your wandering. Make it look like it's just a happy accident, just looking around.
Dirty 20.
Alright. Yeah, they don't seem to suspect you of much. The aide does kind of watch you for a little bit before they seem to kind of grow bored and kind of seem to be keeping an eye on the journal that she's kind of the lady of the house is kind of seeming to baby.
Where did she? Is that the book that we're going for?
Yes, the one that she has on the pillow beside her.
Was it in there when we came in?
It was set there, yes.
Okay.
It was set beside her. You assume that's probably not where it stays the entire time?
Yeah, I'm just looking for entrances, exits, based on what we know of what the outside of the building looks like.
Sure.
Kind of trying mental blueprint.
Yeah, what you notice is that there are two, seems to be doorways here and here. Let's see. Not exactly. These here seem to be doorways.
Okay.
That would probably lead out somewhere, but you're not sure. You did not look back there.
Sweet. Okay.
As you had walked into, you had noticed that there's kind of pathway off to the right side here that seemed to go under some sort of alcove over here. But that was about as much as you had seen.
Okay.
But yeah.
1,000 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at Mugs and nods. We can talk to our employer about that and see if, they're willing to up their offer. That would be acceptable, right? She says to Mugs.
I'm sure he'd at least be amenable to hearing out the alternate offer.
I nod.
Alright. Lady T-Lane kind of gives you, she watches you guys a little bit, and then just nods again. Alright. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Anything else you wanted to discuss? Otherwise, we can put another appointment in for a... what would you say? To seal the deal.
Yeah, no. I think that would be wonderful.
She kind of snaps her fingers a little bit, and the accountant person that was standing next to her kind of steps a little closer, and she kind of waves them down a little bit to kind of like mutter in their ear a little bit. And the assistant nods a little bit and produces kind of like a little bit of a clipboard of sorts. Just a really small one that's kind of handheld, and a quill. And what day would work for you?
We're
At what
pretty
time?
free.
How about 2 days from now? In the about noon?
There's kind of like a scritching from the pen. Just. Alright. At noon, then. And T-Lane just nods as well. Nothing on that day, is there? No, ma'am. There's nothing. Seems you have your lunch free. Aside from this, of course. And she nods. And looks back to you all and says, I am freeing up my lunchtime for you, so hopefully this will be done quickly.
Yes, of
Yes.
course, ma'am. We want nothing more than to respect your time.
It's quite kind, ma'am. Thank you.
She gives you kind of like one of those tense smiles, or like one of those like thin line of a smile on for the mouth and the eyes close a little bit. And her assistant kind of steps back, and as she does, Lady T-Lane gives her assistant the book. And Lady T-Lane kind of adjusts herself in her seat, and pours herself what seems to be another cup of tea. Alright, if that is everything you needed, I will call my butler Cassandra back in.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Is
Thank
the
you.
assistant going anywhere, looking to move while holding the book?
You do watch them as they kind of approach the. They're like going to walk to the side of the front doors that you walked through. And they
Okay.
seem to be waiting for you to leave the room.
Smart.
Smart bitch hours.
And as they kind of like approach the doorway, the doors behind you all seem to open, and once again, that the female butler, what seemed to be Cassandra, is waiting there for you. Oh, Lance, don't leave that, buddy. And she kind of just gives you another one of those small head bows, and she seems to look past you a little bit to T-Lane, and T-Lane kind of just raises her teacup to her lips, and Cassandra gestures out to the rest of the plaza and says, "Follow me."
I will get up and fall.
Yep.
Yep, and
I
she-
will be the last out and just kind of keep my ear out and see if I can figure out what direction the people are going.
So, ignore the guard that I just moved. As you're kind of being led out, you notice that off in, let's see if I can freehand this. Off in this, the assistant seems to be heading in this direction. Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, which direction am I on that tab? Okay,
Yeah, it
I see it now.
the
Yeah,
red
yeah.
arrow. She seems to be heading this way and disappears down the tunnel this way.
Okay.
But yeah, that is how that goes. You were let out without issue, and the butler kind of just seemed to have somehow heard your conversation a little bit, seems. Because she does say as you exit, "We'll see you at noon tomorrow." Or in 2 days, I think it was,
2 days.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She gives you kind of a bright smile, and the gates close behind you.
Cool.
And... Oops.
As we're like a little bit away, like once we're like out of reasonable earshot,
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna be like, actually, okay, that went like better than I thought it would.
Oh, yeah.
Like
So-
by a lot. Like
Yeah, so I mean, we could talk to Rizio, see if we're, this is one far away. We could talk to Rizio and see if if he wants to up the 1,000, or we could just go ahead and steal it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't bring up the other group, so maybe stealing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
we did forget to do that. I mean, look, if he doesn't want to up it, first of all, he's stupid. It's only 150 gold more.
That's true, yeah.
And
Yeah.
because it's only 150 gold more, we could just fish. We could just do it ourselves.
We could, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
but
maybe
he'd be
charge him
stupid
for
not
it.
to up it anyway, because I really thought she was gonna ask for like 2,000 or higher.
Additional thousands, yeah.
Yeah, but an extra 150. I mean, in our line of work, is not that significant.
That's
Yeah.
fair, yeah. Okay, yeah, so we have a plan, and that plan is
Yeah.
to go talk to Rizio, but first let's cause some chaos.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's fuck it up.
Yeah.
Have some fun for 2 days.
Yeah, fun. Where do we want to start?
Well,
I will be honest, I haven't gotten into a real bar fight in a hot minute.
I think I probably would theoretically know a place.
Yes, you would, probably. Give me one moment to look at, some of my source stuff, because I want to see if there's anything technically in, Nicodranas that would be a good fit for that. Wiki, please. Wiki. So I can find stuff easier that way. Notable stuff. Let's see. So, let's see. So the Opal Archways is basically where, like, the really wealthy merchants and stuff would be. So a lot of the, like, more high... What do you want to say?
lot of
Interesting and
potential markets.
expensive stuff is in there, yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Restless Wharf, has a couple of places that you could sell stuff in a shop.
Basically, I'm looking for a sailor bar.
Sailor
Probably,
Bar.
Yeah, probably in the
Restless Wharf.
Restless Wharf, yeah.
Mhm.
I think there's a bar that's listed in the wiki.
The Wharf Alone? No, that's a dock. There's Meandering Treasures, which is where they sell stuff at the open quay. So that's some of the docks. There's Seafloor's Bounty in the open quay. That's where the Withered Bird Inn is. Doesn't have anything in here specific to that, so I can technically make something up if you'd like.
Yeah.
Give me a bar to fight in. I'm playing the bar fight class, and I haven't fought in a single bar.
Oh, Wayfarer's Cove is the place I was thinking of. It's a tavern. Yeah.
Yep. Shit. They have a... What the hecky heck? They have a tavern generator somewhere. Hold on. I know it exists.
Everything's fine.
You
What
good?
happened, Nana?
I dropped the end of my mace.
Oh no, not the end of your mace.
It is literally
Nana.
PC pipe.
Nana.
What? All I've been doing is, like, taking the mace on and off of the handle.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I do think it is a little comically large, but that's okay. Pike is comically small.
Pike
I
is
think it's
comically
comically
small. This
small.
is true.
The mace is bigger than my head.
Perfect.
They're not typically very large. They're glorified water bottles on a stick.
Gotta make it large.
Yeah.
As it can be a little comically huge as a treat.
Yeah.
Little rich.
Come on. Give me something better than what you're giving me right now. Please. Why does everything gotta be so hard sometimes? Let's see. Well, I'd say that as you guys are kind of walking away from the Opal Archways, you kind of head... What is that? What direction? A little bit southwest. Kind of in the upper part that is a little bit closer to the open quay. There is a kind of like a little shittier looking dive bar, and Mary, you've been here maybe once, and that was about enough for you.
Yeah.
It got a little bit rowdy at times. It's kind of a smaller bar. It is called the Bitter Tankard. Seems to be, let's see here. That is the name of the deal. It is just a bar, it seems. However, it does seem to have advertised, not a fighting ring, because I don't think in Nicodranas they allow that. I don't really remember. Let's see here. What would be... But it does seem that they have some sort of happy hour extended. So they have discounted drinks, and where there are discounted drinks in the Restless Wharf, there's ruckus to be had. You would assume.
Can't wait to find some ruckus.
Okay, can I cast Detect Ruckus?
Detect ruckus? Oh, you detect ruckus, alright. It's at
Give me
this
some
point,
fucking ruckus.
Yeah, at this point it's probably about 8 p.m. now. It's just starting to get, it's getting darker. Sea's a little bit darker in the horizon. But, yeah, you can enter the Bitter Tankard. Let's see here. It seems like most drinks here are probably some sort of ale, or let's put on tavern music. How's that sound, you guys?
Yeah,
sounds
hit us up with some tavern ambiance.
Ambiance.
Some tambiance.
Love some Tombion.
Ambiance. For the Bitter Tankard.
Little tambiance.
Is this the one that I want?
Ambient.
Tambiance. Tambiance. Tambiance.
That's too tame. I gotta do more than that. Need more ambience. Where is it? Come on. Tavern ambience, please. Cozy tavern? Absolutely not. This is not cozy.
This is not cozy. We need ruckus.
We need a ruckus. We need a ruckus. There's gotta be better. Come on. Oh wait, hold on. Was that good? No. Sorry, should have had this better, but it's fine.
You're good.
There we go.
I mean,
that's
you
more
didn't
like
know
it.
I was gonna insist on going to find a bar fight.
Yeah, but I should have known.
Can't believe you did not predict that Mugs would want to do a bar fight.
You gonna play the music?
Ambient.
There you go.
Tambiance.
Tambiance. Enjoy.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Bitter Tankard, there was somebody kind of like playing flute off into the side. While people are... You can see that there are already people that are fucking baked out of their mind. And it's... There's just a sea of bodies there. It's not the biggest of places. So there is probably a good 30 people crammed into this bar. And they're just, a lot of them are big hulking sailor types with the lanky kind of sunburnt warfish types. But it seems to be pretty lively. People are kind of laughing together, and a few people are kind of like wrestling a little bit in the corner. One of them knocks over a bar stool, and somebody over the bar goes, "Hey, you're gonna have to pay for that!" Because they seem to break one of the legs off the chair, and there's just a roar of laughter. But yeah, that is what the Bitter Tankard is going after so far. It seems like they're discounted drinks. It seems that ales are probably about 2 silver apiece.
Okay.
Anything higher quality than a general ale is about 4 silver apiece.
I will not be drinking anything high quality today. I will assure you of that.
As we get closer to the door, I'm kind of go, so Mugs, are we starting a fight so you can beat somebody up, or waiting till one happens?
Oh, I'm starting a fight. You guys don't have to start a fight with me, but I'm starting a fight. I'm well practiced in this. I've started more than my fair share of bar fights in my time.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I have.
will discreetly hand Mug 2 poppers.
2 what now?
Poppers.
You mean not the drug? Okay, I was like, what? Okay.
No, 2 of the tiny, like, little 1 gold piece works for distractions fireworks.
Ah, yes, poppers.
In case you want to do anything with these.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I have to decide, do I feel like getting myself kicked out of a bar tonight? And I think the answer is yes. But first I'm gonna drink.
Hell yeah!
Muggs is gonna go get some drinks.
Alright. How many do you want to get?
Are her friends drinking with her?
I will
Right.
also get it.
Pyro's also gonna drink, yeah.
Friends,
Yeah,
you
okay.
will.
Then Muggs will get drinks for everyone.
Oh yeah. Mark off. I think that's what, 4 people?
8 silver?
Yeah. 8 silver pieces. And these are large trusts. They're fairly big, so you feel
Someone's
like it's
cat
worth your
meowing.
wait. It is happy
Someone's
hour.
cat meowing Oh no, I said was someone's cat meowing a second ago.
Not mine.
Oh, okay.
I say as if I have a cat in
you
my
don't
door.
have a cat. You don't have a
I
cat
don't-
right now, PK. You're
Unless
boyless.
Mochi meowed, but I didn't hear him, so...
Oh, okay. PK, you're boyless.
I'm boyless right now. I have absolutely no
Boyless.
fucking voice, which is aggravating.
So sad.
Okay. So, as we're just sort of chilling and drinking, I was like, I've just realized that I decided I wanted to fight. Didn't even ask you guys what you wanted to do.
No, I mean I'm cool with this. I mean I'm always not gonna be in a fight because I don't know how to fight, but I'll cheer you on.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
I might close out the
Okay.
rest. Don't worry. Out
You
of character,
do?
did we find the hotel yet?
Huh?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a couple of days, I believe.
Okay, yeah. Did not remember if we did that yet.
Francie kind of like looks at herself and then looks at you, Muggs, and then shrugs a little bit. I mean, I don't think I'll start it, but I can help finish it.
I'll let you know.
If you need backup, just holler.
You know I will, babe. All right. Muggs will drain her drink, and then this is sort of a routine that I assume she's done a number of times, which is to take advantage of the fact that she's a halfling and is such very small. Go into a crowd of people where there's a lot of big folks who are easily gonna step on her or knock into her because she's 3'6" and everybody else is big tall, and then just deck the first person who bumps into her. as a response because hey, they started it. This is a shtick that I imagine she has done dozens of times in her life.
Right before they go off, Pyra will be sure to cast the Gift of Alacrity on both of them, just in case.
Okay.
Bless.
Yeah.
Roll me sleight of hand check, Pyra.
I'm not trying to be subtle about it. Okay, that's
okay.
right. 'Cause I'm gonna... Actually, yeah, I'll just roll sleight of hand.
Just to see him.
Not 11. 11.
Okay. A couple of people kind of notice you do that and seem a little curious about what you did, but they don't seem to really say anything.
So how easy is it for me to find this situation so I can start beating people up?
Mugs, there's so many people here. It doesn't take too long before somebody fucking bumps into you, and what it happens to be is, unfortunately, some very buff-looking tiefling man with, like, part of his horn is missing. He looks in rough shape, but he looks like he's kind of earned it. And you kind of
motherfucker in the bar.
his tail's like one of those quite thick, and it kind of smacks into you with his hip as well, and he kind of looks down like, hey,
what the fuck, man?
I didn't do nothing. You were right there.
You fucking knocked into me, man. What the fuck?
Nothing.
Fuck off.
I really did.
Yeah, you did. Fuck off.
Oh, you're a son of a bitch. What you are?
You're a son of a bitch, and then I punch him.
Yeah? Oh god. I don't even know how to do fucking tavern brawls.
I am so sorry for doing this.
God. Roll... What am I gonna do? Roll me an attack roll. Your unarmed attack. Because I assume you're just using your hands to punch him, right?
I did not whip out my spear in the middle of this bar. I don't even have my spear with me. My spear's at home.
Alright.
Is Muggs relatively close to us?
Yeah, she didn't stray too far, I don't think. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh, fuck yeah, you just fucking decked this guy in his stomach. How much damage is that? With your unarmed?
It's non-lethal.
Okay.
She always does this non-lethal, but it is 5 points of damage.
You
It's
fucking...
not bad.
Okay, so, Muggs, when you hit this man, you punch him right square in the fucking guts, and he just doubles over in fucking agony. Like, you punch him literally, like, 5 feet back, and he literally flips over a chair and falls over. And for a moment, there is silence in the bar, and then you hear from the behind the bar this man go, "No, please, you guys, not a..." And then all of a sudden, there is just uproar. As people... one of the people off on the other side, it seems to be some Goliath man, he's like, "Party!" And he grabs this like wooden bowl and just slams it down on the head of this like gnomish guy that he'd been like kind of drinking with. And this guy just falls over into the table, and drinks go flying and clattering, a tankard crashes to the ground.
Oh my god.
Somebody jumps up as ale just spills all over his tunic. He's like, "What the fuck, man?"
I want to take like a handful of ball bearings and just very discreetly toss them onto the floor for people to trip on.
God.
Oh my god, I need to roll to see how many people fucking fall now. Oh my god. Hold on. Let's roll. That's a D10. Oh, hell yeah. Mayor, you were very satisfied as about 5 people fucking eat shit on the floor because of your ball bearings. Some guy goes to kind of deck somebody else near you and just fucking falls flat on his ass. And as he's falling, the guy who he tried to deck is laughing, and then he falls on a ball bearing. It's very
I have a
amusing.
question.
Yes?
Could I, with shave water, freeze the water in alcohol, i.e. could I sit here and make everybody's unattended drinks turn to ice?
What is the range in this?
30 feet.
30 feet, oh my god, that's like the entire bar. Yeah?
Yeah.
You could even get some parts of the liquor bar as well.
No, just things that people have already paid for.
Yeah, no, you can definitely do that. This guy goes to drink out of his Trost, and then as he's pouring it, he kind of realizes, why is it not pouring? And he pours a little more, and all of a sudden a fucking face of just like a round cylinder of beer just smacks him in the face, and you see he's holding his nose, and it's like a bloody nose. You're like, oh! It's an utter chaos. You have caused utter chaos. Mugs, there is several people trying to duel with you now.
Excellent.
And you watch Francie kind of like finish a little bit of her drink and sit it down, and then goes in to go kind of give you some backup. Just like tosses a man just straight over her shoulder.
That is extremely sexy. Did I initiative? Is this
Sure, roll me initiative.
initiative for? Okay.
I'll roll initiative for.
That wasn't great, but I'm adding my D8 to it because
I'm gonna just give a couple. Of
that's much better. Okay, that's a 21.
All right, that's not bad. 16. Francie also rolled pretty good. That's a 17. Okay. Let's see.
5.
Oh my god, these people rolled so bad. So there's technically
Beautiful.
3 people right now that are facing off with you. 2 that are on initiative 2, and then 1 that's on initiative 8. They have fucking nothing for their stats. Then you got a 21, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then Franzia got 17, I believe. Yeah, 17.
Excellent.
So let's see. Let me pull up their stats real quick.
I love that it took me 28 episodes to do a bar fight, which is the thing my class is designed to do.
Yeah.
Today on D&D, we're causing problems on purpose.
We were clear about our expectations for this session from the start.
Oh, let's see here. Oops, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna roll for their race of these. So that is. There's a half-elf woman. No. A dragonborn man and a sort of gnomish individual as well who seem to be facing off with you guys. Which one would you like to go after first?
Is there none of them are particularly close or far? They're all about the same distance.
They're about 10 feet from you in every direction.
I'll go for. You said there was a half elf woman.
Yes.
I'm going for her.
Alright.
And I guess it is my turn. All right, time to beat up a woman. Yeah. Let me do a punchy punch.
Punch.
That's a 26 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit for sure.
Okay, that's a quick little 9 non-lethal.
You square up. What is there? Oh yeah, they don't have fucking, like, any hit points. You square up on her, and she looks like she's about ready to take you on. She's kind of got her hands up, looks like she's about to go after you. And you hit her in one specific spot, and you watch her eyes roll back as you just basically pummel her over.
Pop, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm, pop, indeed.
Yeah, babe.
I move on to the Dragonborn, I guess. I'm moving in a progression here.
Yeah, go after him.
I got a lot more attacks in this round.
Seems to be a brass Dragonborn.
17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 10 damage.
Alright. Yeah, he seems to kind of take it a little bit. He seems to be a little bit more tough than her, but he does stagger to the side a little bit at your punch.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him again, because I can.
A little bit of splittle comes out, and you watch a couple of scales kind of bling, bling, bling against the ground.
Okay, that's only a 13 to hit.
Yeah, I think that hits. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does, even with, like, natural armor.
Okay. That's another 7 damage for him.
Yeah, you send him exactly where that half-elf went as well. Just right over her. Head over
Nothing to make
heels.
friends. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go punch a gnome.
Alright, yeah, they're kind of like, they seem to be caught off guard, but it does seem like they're holding, like, a half-used bottle, kind of, like, broken off a little bit, which is a little dangerous, you would assume. But
It's fine.
nothing you haven't handled before.
That's a 26 to hit again.
That'll hit.
And then 7 damage.
Alright. They end up taking that one pretty hard, but they stagger to the side and they seem to still be standing.
Alright. I sort of glance over my shoulder and I, like, wink at Franzia just to let her know that I'm doing great, babe. I don't need help.
She'll give you a bright grin.
Alright. And yeah, I think that's my turn.
Alright. So, this gnomish individual kind of looks at the people that you knocked out, and they kind of like roll their shoulder a little bit, and they're gonna come after you. Let's see, where did I just put my d20? Does a 12 hit?
It does not, unfortunately.
Yeah, they swing at you with the bottle, but nothing fucking happens. They whiff pretty bad. You assume maybe it's because you rattled their brain a little too much, but you're just giving them benefit of the doubt at this point.
The drawing a little concussed. Anybody could miss me. Sure, yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that's their turn. They're not a fucking adventurer.
Rip.
You're good.
You're good.
But yeah, I think it's back to your turn since you winked at Franzia.
That's true. I want to reach out. I want to sort of pat this gnome on the shoulder, like, it's okay, buddy. It's okay that you missed me. And then I just want to headbutt him.
Alright. They seem confused for a moment, when you do that. Roll me,
That's a
roll me an
natural
attack.
20.
Oh my god. You fucking headbutt this person, and, like, you almost hear the whack of your skulls echo through this place, even with all the rowdy people. And a couple people nearby go, ooh! And you watch him just crumple to the ground, unconscious.
Yeah.
And a couple people nearby go, hey! Somebody nearby breaks a bottle over someone else's head.
This is the life.
And the poor barkeep is standing back there, like, frazzled, and he just looks utterly... just tired.
I do feel a little bit bad for that. Like, a little.
I'm gonna glance over at Pyra. Do we want to make this last longer, or...
Let's see. How do we do that?
I can pop back up one of the people mugs just knocked out in like 4 seconds.
Yeah, sure. And
Whoever is the Dragonborn knocked out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just healing word. Get up, bitch.
They kind of crawl their way off of the half-elven woman that they had been kind of, thrown over, and, like, they pop up slowly, and they... Even with your healing, they just have, like, a black eye a little bit, from where they fell. Maybe somebody stepped on their face, unfortunately.
Also, Pyra will say, 3 drinks to whoever can beat the halfling woman!
Thanks,
Oh my
babe.
god. A couple of people, like, look up at that, yeah, oh god.
I'm just gonna, looking at the bar dude, just push a platinum back to him and say, I'm sorry about this.
He will take the platinum, but, let's see. I'll just keep your initiative from before. I'm gonna roll randomly. See how many people come after you.
Let's cause problems on purpose.
Look,
Six
it is
people.
frankly astonishing she's gone this long without doing this.
6 people round down you. They're
Nice.
like, free drinks! Free drinks! A couple of them seem a little more buff than who you faced off with before.
Nice.
I don't really want to roll initiative for them, but... Yeah.
I mean, they're either all, since it's only Mugs fighting, they're either all gonna go before Mugs or they're all gonna go after, and they're more likely to go after because Mugs
Yeah.
got a 21.
So
like-
I'll have you go after one of the people. I'm not gonna make it a huge thing because they're a mix of human and half elf, and there's like maybe one elven individual that actually seems to have joined in. But
Yeah, I'd punch an elf.
Good for you.
gonna go punch an
Yeah,
elf.
you know.
Well, you know, if there's an elf there,
Sure.
may as well
Be rude.
punch him.
It'd be rude not to.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like I don't want them to think I'm discriminating against them by not punching them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna punch an elf.
Go for it.
Oh, immediately bomb with a nat 1 though.
Oh no. Okay.
I got distracted looking at one of my girlfriends.
Ball bearing on the floor.
Ball
Yeah.
bearing on the floor got
That's
me.
exactly what happens, actually. You go to step forward, Mugs, and you're not really looking where you're stepping because obviously you're too sexy to do that.
Yeah.
And you fucking whiff it on one of Mayor's ball bearings, and you are knocked prone.
Sorry about that.
I shout, "Who the fuck put ball bearings on the floor?" And then I bounce back up off the ground using only 5 feet of my movement because that's what I do. And I go for my second attack.
Alright. Gotta stop you
That's
somewhere.
17 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Hello.
That'll hit? Okay. I will, if I can find the clicky button. That's 10 points of damage to the elf.
Yeah, that don't feel so good for them. Let's see. Yeah, they're fucking knocked out. You get them in the
Excellent.
wrong place in their ribs, and they just fucking go down screaming. So that's one of 6 down.
All right. I move to the next one.
All right.
It is still my turn.
Mhm.
Bonus action. That's not good. That's only a 9. Come on, Mugs.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit. You go
All right.
after this kind of like. Actually, this one is another. This is actually kind of a halfling person. You go after them, and they are actually a little more deft than you calculated for. Perhaps it was the alcohol that they had. Maybe it's making them faster. Who knows?
Alcohol, known stimulant.
No stimulant. Nah. Hey, I mean, it works for Mugs. All right, and then flurry of blows for one more for fucks and giggles.
For fucks and giggles.
Yeah, I forgot how that phrase went midway through it.
Love it. Amazing.
That's a 14.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Then that's 9 points of damage to the halfling.
They kind of stagger back a little bit, but they are still kicking, it seems.
Epic.
Yeah. Was that all you wanted to do on your turn?
I think that's about all I can do on my turn.
Okay. So there is a total of 5 other people that are gonna go after you, Bugs.
Excellent.
Oh, that one rolled a nat 1. They dropped to the ground because of Mare's ball bearings. That's a 16 plus nothing. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Ah, nuts.
Good luck.
That's a 14. Ooh!
You're trying to beat an 18.
I just rolled an 18.
Excellent. Well,
Mugs, you take, I think it's, oh yeah. I need to roll a d4 for damage. These guys are not, they are not, adventurers, so they do not have big hitty hit dice. Oh, that's 4 points of damage to you, monks. This motherfucker is brave enough to get you. Human man, a little more aged, but he gives you a pretty good uppercut.
Okay, sorry, you said 4 points?
Yes, 4 points of damage.
Excellent. Okay, thanks.
And then there is one more, I believe. No, that was a third. So I have 2 more left. Hold on. That's only 10, and then... Oh, the last one was a natural 20.
Oh, love it, love it, love it.
Alright,
Hit me with it, hit me with it.
Last one.
That hit Mugs for all, like, 4 points.
Oh my god. I rolled a 4 again. So that's 8 points of damage to you, Bucks.
With the 8 points of damage hits.
The 8 points of damage. What's Mugs at?
Low.
God.
She's fucking vibing.
Got hit for 10 points of damage. Or not 10, good lord.
12.
Yes, thank you.
It's only 12 points. She's too sexy to be affected by 12 points of damage.
But yeah, that was the 5th person. It is now your turn.
It's my turn. I'm gonna punch whoever actually managed to hit me.
Yeah, that was the human guy. He kind of gives you like a toothy grin, except it's not so toothy. He's missing a couple of teeth.
That's only a 12.
That does hit, though, as armor class is low.
Fuck yeah. I love fighting commoners. 10 points of damage.
Nah, yeah, you fucking knock him out.
Excellent. Next one. That is a 16.
16 will hit.
9 points of damage. I'm rolling all 5s and 6 on my
Okay,
damage
that one's
dice. I
still
love it.
up.
Okay, then I'm going
Oh,
to...
bastard. How dare he be up?
I'm gonna bonus action attack.
The same one?
12 to hit.
Is it the same one that you're attacking?
Yeah, the same one that I just hit.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
And 5 points of damage.
Alright, yeah, they are knocked out. There are
Okay.
currently 3 people. One of them, is the one that had basically nearly been knocked out, and then there's 2 others that you had not hit yet.
Alright. I'll go for one that I haven't hit yet.
Okay.
Just to give a fair...
You could knock out the halfling.
Is the halfling still up?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Oh, well then I'm gonna hit the halfling.
They were the one that you got one, or they're still on by
Okay.
a thread, I believe.
I'm gonna try to hit the halfling, but that's only an 11.
Yeah, that'll hit. They don't have a high
I love
AC.
fighting commoners.
You don't even need to roll for it. But yeah, they are now knocked out. You fucking deck them.
Excellent. Alright.
A couple people are like backing up as you were just like mowing people down left and right. As a couple people chanted, "Yeah, woo!"
Also, on the next attack that's going to be on Mugs, Pyro will use one of her portents, and she's probably not going to need it for the rest of the day. For it to be an 8.
God.
As if they needed help to not hit me.
Just in case.
Question. The Goliath dude. Is there anybody that looks like pissed happening to stand behind him?
Huh?
Is there anybody that, the Goliath dude, or just like somebody big and intimidating?
Sure.
Sorry, my brother was throwing things at me. Thanks, Jordan. I appreciate it.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my.
Here,
Here, let's see.
I have create water. I would like to make it look like somebody dumped a bucket of water on someone
okay.
at some point during this fight. I don't really care who.
Hell yeah. Okay, so there's kind of like.
problems.
So there is a couple of Goliaths in this bar. One of them had already seemed to have like gotten into a little bit of a tussle with somebody. But there's like a Goliath woman that is like kind of a little bit out of the ruckus zone a little bit, but then she's just fucking doused with water. You wanted to make it look like somebody doused them in water?
Yeah, like when somebody's walking behind them. Just
Oh, yeah.
just some yeah.
So this, you splash water on the back of this Goliath's tunic, and she kind of yelps a little bit and turns around angrily. And this this half-elven man looks around, and he's like the dwarfish sort where they're like very spindly, and he's like, "Oh no, I didn't do it!" And she just fucking jacks him. He goes flying over the back of his seat, and his buddies just burst out laughing.
How far away is she from Pyra and Mare?
About 30 feet or so.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna further help along with this prank, but that is too far from me spell.
Mark that as used.
But oh god, Mugs, you were in the middle of doing your actions. I'm sorry.
I think I had just finished my turn.
Okay, I think there was 2 left now. So let's
Yes.
see if they can hit you. That was a 10.
The other
Does
one
not
is gonna
hit.
be an 8.
Yep.
Well, one of them was gonna be an 8,
Yeah.
because they
But yeah, neither of them are able to hit you, Mugs. It seems like they're already getting tired.
This is a shame.
If only
See,
there
this-
was a buff tiefling
Yeah.
to walk in right now and
I think Muggs is just gonna kind of say to herself, like, I think this was more fun when I was worse at fighting. And wouldn't it be great if a tiefling, perhaps, wanted to try and fight this halfling for the lulz? Perhaps. IDK, IDK.
Joe, if you wanted to pull lore into this, you can if you'd like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're offering.
I
Yes.
will let you know
Lore.
what is happening right now. So, Lore, it's not uncommon for you to be kind of walking around the Restless Wharf. I mean, this is where you live,
Yeah.
Nicodranus. It is
Yeah,
not
this is-
uncommon to you. However, the ruckus from inside of this bar, it is called the Bitter Tankard. You don't usually frequent it that much. It's mostly for rowdy sailors and such, but for some reason, you kind of seem interested and want to peek your head into this place. Do you?
Yeah, I think I do.
Seems a little more
Let me just
lively
make sure that my
than
Uber
usual.
isn't showing up, because I might have to.
Mhm.
Just checking that my Uber isn't showing up.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I still have time.
Sure.
Gonna poke your head in?
Yeah. Poke a head in and see the escalating clusterfuck of chaos.
I think there's probably like 8 unconscious people around the one halfling
Oh.
at this point.
Yeah, you
And the-
see a halfling that is just surrounded by a bunch of downed people. There are barbarians on the floor, the dark floor of this bar. There is chaos everywhere. People are soaked in ale. It stinks.
Pyra will just shout, "Come on! No one wants to drinks enough to beat the halfling. Look at her! Come on! None of you
I'm
men
gonna-
can beat her."
Some of the puddles on the floor turn to ice.
2 other people
God.
slip and fall.
I'm sitting here to cause problems and do nothing else.
I think Law, who is a fairly short, very dark-skinned tiefling, sort of dark enough purple that it looks black, with this shock of pink hair, kind of walks up. I think hands a bit in her pockets, and I mean, I'll give it a go.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Let's do what you got. Come on, babe, you got this.
Muggs like looks at newcomers like, you gonna fight me or what?
Bear with me, Joe, a little bit as I get her sheet open.
Can't wait to punch a character on our first meeting. This is all I've ever dreamed of.
Wives! This is how wives is supposed to go. Chaos!
Chaos. Utter fucking
Does a
chaos.
26 hit?
Yeah, 26 will hit.
Holy fuck.
As I think Law doesn't swing as much as headbutts.
Give me some fucking damage, bro. Let's hear it. Let's
Yeah,
hear
what's
it.
your unarmed attack damage?
Is it just standard unarmed attack, or are you like letting me do a d4 for?
She's got horns. It's a headbutt. Give her a D4.
D4 for funsies, and add your strength modifier. I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I will need to roll the d4 in here because I don't actually have a macro set up on D&D Beyond for that.
That's fair. Holy crap, I had
5 damage.
Same as it would have been normally. But she does have another attack.
Nice,
not
nice.
bad.
I think it goes from a headbutt into a knee.
Nice, nice, nice. Ten does not hit.
Oh, are you seeing the rolls?
Yes, they pop up.
Oh, neat. I didn't realize they popped up.
It's super pog,
Well-
actually.
It was glitching as hell to me, but I didn't realize they were going to pop up in... Are they popping up in Roll20 or in...
They pop up in D&D Beyond.
Mm.
In the campaign thing.
Yeah, because you're part of the
Oh,
campaign.
you guys can see them because...
Yeah.
Okay, neat. I did not know that.
Yeah. It's very pog.
That's fine. Okay, cool. So I don't have to be...
Yeah. So, her armor class is 18, so...
Yep. I'll clear all those, because... Yeah, it was throwing a little bit of a fit at me. My apologies.
Sometimes it do that. Sometimes it really does be a bitch, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I am... Even though you missed the second one, Muggs looks at you and is like, "Oh, I think you're competent," and then punches you. Let's see here.
Rolly rolls.
Attack. Well, that's a 9. Pathetic, Muggs. You can do better than that. Let me try that again.
That does not...
First attack misses.
Like,
Second
I think
attack.
there's a little bit of a shift on her feet.
Second
That's
attack's
still
a
a miss.
15. Okay. Third attack. Jesus Christ, Muggs. 15 again. Come on, one more. Why can't you hit for shit? Okay, yeah.
Why?
Muggs makes 4 attacks and misses all of them.
Oh, you're
Concerned.
Muggs, you were a little bit concussed and kind of confused a little bit, just because of how
This
was
fight had been going so well before.
the overconfidence
To be
got
fair,
to
I
you.
think... I think some of the later ones, Lord's Tail kind of flicks out and hooks around your feet a little bit. Just enough to...
Now
Trip
she's
you up.
thrown me off my rhythm.
Two
Gotta have
attempts at
two parts.
headbutts.
Alright, let's see.
That's a 15, which does not... That, however, is a 25.
Yeah, 25 will hit.
Do damn damage.
25 do hit sometimes, though.
It do be hitting.
It do be hitting. Five.
Did I do that right? Another 5.
Alright.
Well, at least she's consistent.
Muggs, like, wobbles a little bit, grabs an ale off the nearest table, takes a swig, and then punches with the...
The
Thing.
empty trust.
That's a 21.
That's a hit, yeah.
Okay. 9 damage.
It's one of those
Next.
kind of like wooden ones, and it just kind of splinters over you in a rain of splinters and bent metal as Muggs kind of swacks you with it.
Alright, next one
It's the
misses.
worst she's ever...
Third attack is a 24. And
That's a hit.
does 6 points of damage.
I accidentally closed the sheet. Give me a second. I have to... So how much did you say that did?
6 points of damage. And make a Constitution saving throw.
Stunning strike!
love Stunning Strike.
So you said so it
Con
was
save.
9 and 6?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Give me a
15
second.
total.
See if you knock her out.
Oh! Loss!
I'm sure she's got great con saves, but still, I'm trying it anyway.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, okay. So you resist the stunning strike, but I'm still gonna use my last key point to hit you again. That's a dirty 20, and let's get
That's a
some.
hit, yo.
And that's 10 points of damage.
Let's take off the 10. Give me a sec. Listen, Lorelai's not built for hand-to-hand combat, so...
No, that's very fair. That's very fair. Muggs is.
She's doing very well.
I know. Ah, Jesus Christ, would you stop that?
No.
Imagine going into hand-to-hand combat and someone just smacks you with their head a bunch though.
Whap whap! Headbutts.
Listen, she's got like 3 sets of horns. She's gonna...
It's head-to-hand combat.
You might as well use them.
Yeah, they are natural
and to be
weapons.
fair, I think...
And I know what you said, but I agree.
That's a 12, which does not.
Alas.
And she's got extra attack. That's a 10, which does not.
Fair
Oh.
enough.
Oof.
Hold on, I'm deciding if she wants to bother with,
Is she gonna flurry of blows, or not flurry of blows, action surge this random halfling in a bar?
Nah.
Free drink.
nah.
Free drink. It's happy
Free
hour
drink.
though. It's not much silver.
Yeah, the free drink really isn't worth much. Is that your turn?
This is a much funner way to make friends.
The reason the bar owner does happy hour is so he can pay for the shit people break during happy hour. That's why
There is one other thing I'm going to do that is not...
Oh.
that is going to require me rolling in here. Why did you just throw a fit about that?
Because it doesn't like the capital B.
I mean, who does?
It
Autocorrect
It wants-
it.
it's a homophobe. Ah, bitch is regaining hit points, huh?
I think-
second wind.
I don't know if you can tell.
Sort of braces herself a little bit.
Yeah. So that was that a 12 or 13? I don't actually
13.
fucking remember.
13.
13.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You hit pretty well. She's grinning at you.
I should fucking hope I do. You're not bad yourself. I'm gonna try and hit you again, though. That's a nat 20.
Oh, ooh, okay. Remember the
You
rules.
hit, but I need to mute for a second.
All right,
Um,
we do the.
We do the
I
full
rolled that without
damage,
thinking.
and then roll
we do-
again.
It's
So it's the full damage
Okay.
that you can do with your attack, and then you roll again on the die, and then add your bonus.
so it's. I think that only ends up being 12 actually, but still.
Is 12.
It's enough to undo the second wind.
It's true. I am yeeting that second wind out of existence.
Goodbye, second wind.
Also, can I use my court to make Lanza's next attack a 14 plus whatever her to hit bonus is?
Sure, we'll have to see if
Yeah.
Lorelai is still up, I think.
You homophobe! You ignore crits.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I
Okay.
hate you. That's
Oh, that is
like
very homophobic.
that's
right.
like
So just
only.
roll. So take the amount that you rolled at the end of that, and add your proficiency.
6 points of damage.
Oh, that's so homophobic.
I think it's funny.
That is funny.
It is very funny.
Fuck you. But my next attack will hit because Pyre is giving me a portent to get 21.
21 to hit.
That's 8 points of damage. It's better than my fucking crit. And I still have one more attack, although I'm officially out of Flurry of Blows, but I still have my bonus action. And yeah, 11 doesn't hit, so that's no good. But
Alright.
not terrible. I'm not mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not salty.
Hey, DM, can I try something?
Hmm?
Can I pull out a piece of licorice and bite
Oh,
it? And cast haste on bugs?
Evil.
haste me, babe.
You know,
It's just biting a piece of licorice.
yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think when you would be. Roll
I
me
can roll.
roll me a d3 for me.
Okay.
If you get a 3, you'll be able to. Or if you get a 1 or
I'll
a
roll
2.
I'll roll a d6, so that way it's then one. So it's 1 and 2 is 1, then 3 and 4 is 2. Blah yada yada. Okay, so I got a 1. Hello?
Sorry, I'm replying to Joe. We do for crits is we do the full damage of the die, and then we roll it again and add the bonus that you would normally put to the damage roll. But yeah, that would put you above them. You can definitely haste mugs.
Yeah, she'll just say slugs because she sees that she's, not hitting as much as she used to. So she's like, you know what, you got this, babe.
Give her a little boost.
Alright, 9 points, 2 mugs. Mugs is looking a little bit crappier than normal, I will admit. I'm assuming Laura's doing this all non-lethal. Mugs is doing non-lethal.
No, Laura's out here to fucking kill.
Laura's here to kill you.
Are you acting?
Surprise!
Okay, good.
God.
She's an assassin sent here by, the righteous brand.
You're an assassin sent by Muggs' sister.
God. Hello, mates.
Fancy.
Alright. Who's next? Who's going next?
I think Laura's action surging to hit me.
Okay.
Is that right, Joe?
Oh, no,
5
that's
points.
okay.
Okay, yep. Getting demolished. Receiving
God.
so much.
Let's see if Francia can help you, maybe.
Is that all she's doing to me this turn? Or is she still going?
Can't be bad.
Okay, cool. Then I will attack you again. Oh, that was so close to a 20. Not that it would have fucking mattered because she ignores crits, but that's a 26.
Fuck yeah.
And does only 5 damage. Next one is a... Nope, that next one doesn't hit. Last one...
You have another one because of,
Oh,
Hey.
right. Okay, that does a 15 hit? Or not? Okay.
Nope. Aw.
And then now my real last one. Does an 18 hit. Please say right. Yes. Okay. And so that's going to be another 8 points of damage.
Nice. Damn. How are both of you guys looking?
Yeah, how are you doing?
Mux looks like she has, on a scale of 1 to 45, she's at about a 9.
Fun.
That's funky fresh.
Should we help with this or just like let it go?
Oh, I mean, I did what I could. It's up to her now.
Should I? Nah, we'll be fine.
Francia did roll. I think she's going to send you some healing, though. Hold on one moment.
Being so bad.
Yeah, no, I feel bad that I'm not doing that. Just casually having this discussion.
I mean, just do what you think you gotta do.
You
You're
know what?
the one that said free drinks. I feel like it's bad if we don't like take you up on your offer as Muggs gets headbutt.
At least one of my wives wants to heal me.
So 7 points
I can't
back
heal
to you,
you.
Muggs, as she sends you a first level cure wound. Or actually, no, she can't cure wounds you. Whoops.
No, she'd have to touch me.
Yeah. I guess she can't heal you. Sorry.
Fine.
That's alright.
You're
At
doing
least he wants
great.
to.
Punch someone.
Oh, I just
You
took 10
got
points?
this.
Well, Muggs, I think what happens is you punch her, or headbutt her, in whichever fashion you do, and Muggs looks like, you're alright. What's your name? And then fucking passes out.
Oh, damn.
Just on the ground, just hits the floor.
Pyro will run over and shake Lorelai's hand. Well, damn, that was really holy hell. I guess I owe you some drinks.
Francie will kind of rush over a little bit, and she'll use all her healing hands on you. So that's 50 points to you.
She doesn't even have 50 hit points.
Not 50, sorry, 30.
30, okay.
Pyro will look at Muggs on the ground and hold out a hand and say, "Come on, get up off the ground. You're embarrassing yourself."
No, I'm not embarrassing myself. I'm fine. I'm
You
good.
did
I'm
great.
chill.
Look at all
I'm
the
good.
people you knocked out. You did
Oh
wonderful.
yeah, you kicked so many asses.
That was fun. That was cool. Yo, who the fuck are you?
Right? That's what I was just asking.
That was really cool, honestly. Most people aren't very good at that. I can't remember the last time I've gotten my ass kicked in a bar fight.
I mean, to be fair, I'm better with the blade in my hand than not. Lorelei. Although friends call me Laura, and I think we might be friends now. Yes?
I'd call that friendship. I mean, if you haven't knocked each other out, what is friendship? I'm Muggs.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think with that, we can probably call session.
That
Oh,
fantastic. Golden. Incredible. I'm elated. I'm fucking elated.
Congratulations, you've met Lorelei.
Laura got very lucky.
Yeah.
Lore has been added to your
You'll have a new
friendship.
tiefling friend.
You can now. Yeah.
With pink hair.
Uh huh.
Pink.